Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hi, dear friends. We are back with the book Living Spring by Emmanuel through Chico Xavier. And today is chapter 163, and it says, "Let us learn with Jesus." And Paul in the Colossians 3 verses 13 says, "Forbearing and forgiving one another if there is any complaint, just as Christ has forgiven you, so you should forgive one another." And then Emmanuel explains. He says, "Any activity by a group is impossible unless it is based on tolerance. Let us learn with Christ. People experience the law of cooperation in their own bodies. Without such law, they would not be able to live on the earth. If the stomach did not bear the excess of the mouth, if the hands did not obey the impulses of the mind, and if the feet did not bear the weight of the organic machine, physical harmony would be impossible. Complaining disfigures the dignity of the work and keeps it from getting done. It is crucial to renounce our petty desires so that we may acquire the capacity of sacrifice, which will serve as a structure for our sublimation at higher level. For our labor to elevate us, we must elevate it. Our task to help us, we must make ourselves available to help it. Let us remember that the supreme head of teams involving Christian service is always Jesus. As members of them, our chance to do something is by itself a valuable reward. Therefore, let us forget all evil so that we may do all the goodness within our reach, and so that we may act according to these rules. We must forbear with one another as brothers and sisters, learning with the Lord, who shows infinite tolerance towards us. Emmanuel is again reminding us today that we are also tolerated by Jesus because of our shortcomings. But in his lessons when he was on earth, and through his example, he showed us a way of love, of letting go, of forgiveness. There is a chapter, and forgive me, I can't remember the book's name. It was translated by Carlos, and it is in the Spirits magazine, and I don't know which one it is now, but it is about Jesus. I don't know if it's in there, but just, yeah, it was about Jesus on the cross. And it is where he was in a very bad state, and he was again challenged by this spirit, telling him about what everybody did to him, and where he takes all these memories and put it over into love. And it's a very great example for all of us, so that we can take everything in our lives. It doesn't matter if it were Judas. Jesus went to Judas. The first thing he did, and there's another chapter from the spirits where he was on the cross as well. And this one pure spirit, it was described that they couldn't even describe his energy. And the way that he was kneeling in front of Jesus on the cross. And he he asked him, "Lord, what do you want from me?" And he says, "Go to Judas," which is amazingly beautiful. To think is that in that position, that Jesus only thought of Judas, the one we always say betrayed him, but that his love was so infinite and so beautiful, even in his worst and saddest times, that he still sent for Judas. And that is the example. So let's feel this beautiful chapter today, so that we can feel the example of Jesus in us, to know that he's done that for you and for me, so that we should think of others first, so that we should renounce ourselves, as Emmanuel said, so that we can think of helping one another always. Thank you for joining me again today. This is a beautiful chapter, and thank God for this initiative that we have for being together, inspiring one another on this road. Thank you so much.